Frederick North, commonly known as Lord North, was the British Prime Minister from 1770 to 1782 and played a crucial role in the events leading up to and during the American Revolution. His tenure as Prime Minister was marked by increasing tensions between Britain and its American colonies, culminating in the Revolutionary War, 1775 to 1783. Early political career and rise to power. Lord North was born in 1732 into a noble family and was educated at Eton and Trinity College, Oxford. He entered Parliament in 1754 and quickly rose through the ranks due to his intelligence and administrative skills. In 1767 he became Chancellor of the Exchequer, and by 1770 he was appointed Prime Minister, leading a Tory government that largely supported the policies of King George III. Policies leading to the Revolution. North inherited the growing crisis in the American colonies, exacerbated by Britain's attempts to impose taxes and regulations to recover from debts incurred during the 7 Years' War, 1756 to 1763. Although he repealed the unpopular Townshend Acts in 1770, he retained the tax on tea as a symbol of British authority, which would later prove to be a critical mistake. One of the defining moments of his tenure was the passage of the Tea Act of 1773, which led to the infamous Boston Tea Party. In response, North pushed for the Coercive Acts, also called the Intolerable Acts, which aimed to punish Massachusetts and reassert British control. However, these harsh measures only strengthened colonial resistance and unity, ultimately fueling the move toward revolution. Leadership during the American Revolution. Once the Revolutionary War began in 1775, North was responsible for managing Britain's military and political strategy. Despite his personal reservations about using force to subdue the colonies, he remained loyal to King George III and pursued the war effort. His government underestimated the resilience of the American rebels and overestimated Britain's ability to quell the uprising quickly. North faced numerous challenges during the war, including logistical difficulties, shifting public opinion in Britain, and international intervention. The entry of France in 1778, followed by Spain and the Dutch Republic, turned the war into a global conflict, stretching British resources thin. Despite military successes in some campaigns, the British suffered a decisive defeat at Yorktown in 1781, leading to widespread calls for peace. Resignation and later life. Following the British defeat at Yorktown, North lost political support and resigned in March 1782. His departure marked the beginning of peace negotiations that would ultimately lead to the Treaty of Paris in 1783, officially recognizing American independence. He later served in a coalition government with Charles James Fox but eventually retired from politics due to deteriorating health. He died in 1792. Legacy. Lord North's legacy is largely defined by his role in the loss of the American colonies. While he was a competent administrator and a loyal servant of the Crown, his inability to address colonial grievances effectively and his reliance on military force contributed to Britain's defeat. Historians debate whether he was simply a weak leader or a victim of circumstances beyond his control. Regardless, his tenure as Prime Minister remains one of the most significant in British history due to its impact on the formation of the United States. Despite his failures in handling the American Revolution, Lord North's career highlights the complexities of governance, the difficulties of managing an empire, and the consequences of underestimating the desire for self-determination.